Hey guys, how you doing? I've got a real treat for you today. Wanted, Dead or Alive, Bon Jovi. I know there are a million guys out there that you can probably see videos of, but I thought I'd do my own one. I just love this song. I remember being really young and being out with the guys, and it used to come on the video jukebox, which was the latest greatest thing. And well, I just really like this song, and I'd really like to share it with you. Okay, so really, there's Richie Sambora is a really not underrated player, because I know a lot of people do rate him, but he's just so lovely. He has the loveliest feel. I think he should really be up there with some of the other big guys, you know, in terms of when everybody goes on about big guitar players. I think Richie should be up there as well, because he's done some amazing work. You know, he's just a real great all-round rock player, you know, and I love him, you know. Anyway, Richie, I hope you get to see this and you know, appreciate the fact that I you know, learnt a lot from you. Anyway, so let's get straight on with the song. We're in standard tuning. Now, he plays a double neck, I believe, on this, and has a 12-string doing the intro. A lot of you out there won't have a 12-string. You might not even have an acoustic. You might be doing this on electric. So I'm going to show you on 6-string. But it does sound. I've just been trying it out. Actually, I put a spare string on my 12-string and tried it out, and it was a real. It sounded exactly like the track. So I might video that later on for you to have a look at. Now, that intro that I was playing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera forward so you can really see what I'm doing on this particular part, and really get an eye for it. Okay, so here goes. Okay guys, so when you're doing this kind of phrase that we're going to be playing up and down the neck, you really want to use one finger covering one of the strings all the time. You don't want to be swapping around all the time doing this sort of thing. It just isn't cool. For this particular piece, we're going to be, and I'm going to show you the way I do it, because I think this works the best way. I'm going to play it finger style, and you're playing D, G, E, G, D, G, E, G. Now, if you can't do this right now, you can play it with your pick. But you know what? Because we're skipping the B string, I know I'm a professional guitar player, but I keep hitting that B, so I actually feel a lot more comfortable playing it with my fingers. But you can play it with your pick. So if I were playing this live, I'd be palming my pick. If you can see it there, I'd be palming it there, and then when I needed to come into the other part, I'd just bring the pick out. So that might be also something you might want to try, using your fingers and then pulling your pick out. It's a bit like sleight of hand, really. So anyway, I'm going to put it down there anyway for the moment. So we're playing 14 on the G with the middle finger, and we're playing 13 with the first finger. Again, like I said, we're playing D, G, E, G. Then we slide that second finger down to 12 on the G. Then we use our third finger now. Can you see what we're doing there, guys? Third finger on the E. Again, D, G, B, G. Sorry, D, G, E, G. Then we go down to 10 for both strings again. Then we slide down. Now, some of the sound you're going to get, guys. Did you hear that? There's a little bit of slide happening in between. So you've got, don't be afraid of the slide sound, okay? And you're sliding on the G string. So when I show you these positions, 14 and 13, then we're 10 and 10, then we slide down to 9 and 8, then we slide down to 5 and 5, 4 and 3, and we slide that lovely G string down to 2, and we put our first finger on 1. So that sounds like a D minor. So I'll play this whole thing in one go, guys. you get your pick, and we go to the next section now. Twice on the A string, and you play the third finger, the third fret, and you bend it up a quarter tone, and then you go on to the D string. Then you do the same on the D string, and then open D. So I'll play that phrase again. Then you make a sort of form a D sus2 shape. 2 on the G, 3 on the B. So you go. So you're playing, in that phrase you're playing just all the way down E, B, G, D. So hopefully you got the hang of that. It's the same phrase, but you're just sort of slightly changing. It's the same sort of fingers doing the same thing, but you're changing the phrasing here and there. Okay, guys. So what you can do is you can form the D sus2 shape here and do all the work with your middle finger if you want. Then when we get to the actual verse, guys, we play a standard D chord. It's all the same. And what we're doing there is we're putting our little finger on 3 on the D, and that gives us a D sus4 chord. Back to D. Take your second finger off, leaves the E string open. That's a D sus2 chord. And then we rake on the chord. And then we slam down our second finger down to the D shape again. So let me play that again. Then we go to a C add 9. Now this is a very nice flavour of C chord. A lot of guys do this. You'll probably see this if you watch people playing. Little finger on 3 on the E, third finger on 3 on the B, and then you play the top part of the C chord there. Can you see that, guys? So that's the. So we go. It's all the same. Then I put my little finger down, go to the C chord. Now I'm going to the C. And then I'm keeping my little fingers here, and the third finger, and then I'm just moving my 2 top fingers up one to create a G shape. Then we go to F, to D, and we repeat that again. So there's a lovely little phrase that we play when we change back to the C and the G, and it's. We're doing a little hammer on. If I ever get round to doing Sweet Home Alabama, I'll show you this. You're playing the A string, slamming down, or hammering on rather on the second fret, and then playing the D string. Then C again. Now, to get that lovely over here with the strumming, guys, when you probably can't see this from, I'll show you it from this angle. I'm allowing my palm to just totally mute the strings, and that's a big part of this song, guys. And then after the G, we play an F. Now I play an F in its sort of full shape. I use my thumb for the top string, my first finger for the 2 bottom strings, and then I create an E shape. Okay, so that's the whole verse. Then you've got the the chorus, I guess, sorry. I'm a cowboy. Again, that's C add 9. G. On a F. See you outside. So we go to the D and we do I play the D string and I take my second finger off the E string and then I play the B. Hammer it on and then play the B. So it's a lovely little phrase if you can get it together, guys. This is used in lots of different songs. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse ride. I'm wanted. C, G. Remember the little phrase we had here at the beginning, guys. So 3 on the A, bend it up, open D, bend the 3rd fret again, and then play the D. Then we go back to the phrase again at the beginning. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes I stop for days. The people I meet always go their separate ways. Sometimes you tell the day by the bottle that you drink. Times when you're alone and all you do is think. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse ride. I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. I'm a cowboy. Okay, so that's your second verse. Then we come out of the second verse, we do our then the chords we'd play underneath, the solo would be D, down, 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 G, C to G. It's like the verse chords really, guys. And so really it's just D's, C's and G's played all over until the end of the thing. So I'll just raise that up again to have a little look at you. So guys, so that's really the gist of it. I could do the solo for anybody that wants it. More than happy to do it if I get some time. Let me know if that's something that you'd like. And as always, please subscribe. Thanks for watching the videos, guys. Really means a lot to me. I'm quite humbled by the amount of hits I'm getting. Although it's not masses, but it's enough to keep me going, and I appreciate the really nice comments. Send me an email, info@guitarworks.org.uk. Doing Skype lessons, guys, as well, if you want to have a one-to-one session with me. Lots of stuff that might come up during these videos you might want to discuss with me. So, you know, book a lesson with me anywhere in the world. You know, I've got great internet broadband, it connects everywhere. Well, I'll talk to you guys soon. So until then.